Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Pocket. Now, I was supposed to compete in a tournament a couple of days ago on my birthday on Wednesday, November 6th. However, being my birthday, I had plans to go out and I quite didn't have the service, so I couldn't connect and check in. But I have 3 tournaments coming up this weekend, and I got this comment from Mr. Luke the other day, who he comments on all my videos. He watches most of them, so thank you. Really appreciate it. But I wanted to use this as a chance to show you where I go for my tournaments, kind of how it works. If I remember, I'll show you guys the check-in process when I actually go to check in for a tournament. We might actually be able to check in for one now, so we might just do that. But I'll show you guys all like how the tournaments kind of work on this website. So you come over here to play.limitlesstcg.com, and I think you'll open up on maybe like some homepage or something like this. But if you click on tournaments, it'll take you to a list of games. There are so many different games you can play, obviously. So obviously you want to see upcoming tournaments. So I usually click on upcoming, and then I go edit tournament filter, and I go pocket, and we go apply. So this is showing me all of the Pokemon Pocket tournaments that are upcoming in the next like few days, up to like a month away down here, the last couple. You can see I'm registered for a few. There's a couple that aren't quite open for registration yet. Like I will be registering for the Little League, the Little Legends League number 4 season. I haven't played in one of these yet, but like the Little Legends League number 3 last week was single point Pokemon only, so like no EXs. This week it's like no meta decks, so like no obviously Pikachu, Mewtwo, no even like Blaine. I guess Blaine is considered a meta deck, so I like those. But I use this. We register, upcoming. It'll show you completed tournaments that have finished. But then if you click on dashboard, it'll bring you to this next 3 days. So these are the 3 tournaments that I was saying I have in the next 3 days. We have Pocket Legends League tonight. We have Ursa Days Pocket Weekly number 2. And we have Pikaverse Pocket Cup number 1. So they moved check-in. Check-in was supposed to start at 11 a.m., but I figured they'd move that because check-in always happens like right before the tournament starts, usually an hour before. So you go here, and then if you have any more, like I signed up for Pocket Ditto number 1 next week. So if you have any tournaments more than 3 days out, you can, come over here and see it. But we go to the next 3 days, and every tournament will obviously require you to edit or add a deck list. It's just how tournaments work. So you come in here. Let's submit one for Ursa Days Pocket Weekly number 2. So we go in here to submit deck list. Now you can type out all the cards. The problem is that this with Pokemon Pocket, it's still a little finicky. It's a little weird and it doesn't work perfectly. There's a couple different deck builders you can use. This is the one that I have found the easiest to use, and again, it still won't work. So you come in here to this deck builder, you click to add a card here, you can type it in, whatever card you're looking for, Pikachu, and you can click through all those, and you either add 1 or add 2 to your deck. And then once you get all of that set up, then you're down here. Where is my deck? I need this to go away. So I already built this deck because I registered for the tournament tonight, and I figured this weekend we'll probably use Pikachu EX decks. I want to try to win these tournaments, and I don't think like a Koga deck is quite going to get that done. But in the future, with the more tournaments we sign up for, we'll definitely use some different decks here and there. But you add your deck here, and then you go right up here to copy text. And what that does is just copies your deck in text format, and it goes over like this. Now, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to build your deck, copy and paste it over, and then submit. But it's going to tell you that the cards aren't found, whatever. So what you want to do is you want to go into your Pokemon Pocket app and, find your card collection and click on the card, and each card's gonna have like a number. Like Bulbasaur is going to be, I believe, A1 like 01. So you go A1, and then Voltorb is number 99. And then this one is Electrode A1 100. This one is A1 96. And then this one is gonna be A1 259. One thing to note about like EXs, if you have a full art or one of the special EX cards that's like a quote unquote secret rare, where the number is higher than the number of cards in the set, like this Zapdos here is number 276 when there's only like 226 in the set, it's going to, once you hit submit, it will default that into the like the regular Zapdos card. But don't worry, like you're not gonna get in trouble in a tournament, because it's just a different version of Zapdos, but it's like it does the same moves. So don't freak out when you put into Zapdos A1 276 and it changes it to the regular Zapdos. The item cards are a little weird. So these are the cards you get out of the shop, and these are promo cards. So I believe this one is A1 001. This one should be A1 002. Red card will be A1 006, and Professor's Research will be A1 007. And I believe I actually need to add 2 Pokeballs to this list. So let me actually, so undefined, so this one's gonna be A1 225. This one's gonna be A1 223, and it'll tell you up here, obviously it's telling me all those cards weren't found, but it's telling me deck list must be 20 cards. I forgot to add the Pokeballs to the deck list here, so let me go to my decks and we go to Pikachu EX. So the Pokeball is promo card 005, so you just type in to Pokeball A1 005. Cool. Now, again, what I was saying about this Zapdos. So I have this Zapdos entered as A1 276. Watch what happens when I hit submit. So it submits your deck list. Obviously, if anything was incorrect, it wouldn't have submitted, and there would be red stuff right up here where it says deck list submitted. Once it says deck list submitted, you're all good. You can change your deck up until, I believe, check in. Like once you check in with your deck list, I believe you can't change it after that. But so it submits, but if we go over here to Zapdos, it changed it to A1-104. The reason for that is just, like I said, it's the same card, it's just different artwork, because this deck also has the special art Pikachu, but it just enters as 2 of A196. So, but it'll submit, and then you just make sure that you enter a tournament with that deck. And that's pretty much it. So then you go back to dashboard and see we don't have to submit a deck list anymore. I just have to submit one for this Pikaverse Pocket Cup. But then you can click on, so let's click on Pocket Legends League number 6. You can click on the details. It'll tell you all the rules. Most of them are Swiss format, meaning you're gonna play a minimum of 6-7 rounds. And if you go like 6-2 or 7-2, whatever, depending on how many rounds there are, as long as you don't have more than 2 losses, you usually make the top cut, which is a single elimination bracket format where you just play the top 16 all the way to the finals. So, and they like this little Pocket Legends League, whoever is running this tournament, they have their own like season point standings. They're giving out prizes, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, tournament structured. This one's 9 Swiss rounds, and then players with 21 or more points, but you get 3 points per round, so you got to win 7 rounds, and then you make top cut, which is just 5 single elimination, bracket rounds. But everything's best of 3 too, so every Swiss round you're playing, you're not just playing 1 game, you're playing at least 2 against somebody. You have 3 chances to beat them twice. So they usually all work similarly. Sometimes there's tournaments that are just like straight knockouts. It just depends, but most of them are set up in a Swiss format, so that people aren't just there for one game and then get eliminated. But that's pretty much it. For that, you can edit your registration. I believe you can unregister as well. You can click on the schedule, Swiss rounds, of course. Just make sure you check in an hour before. You do everything through this website as well. Obviously, you will be on their Discord servers to collect prizes and stuff, but you get matched up with your opponents through this website. You can message your opponents on this website to, like, make the password that you need in Pokemon Pocket to get matched up with them. So you pretty much do everything through this website, but they pretty much all require you to join, a Discord. So, but other than that, that's all it really takes. Hopefully this helped you guys out in being able to sign up for tournaments. Hopefully it's not too confusing. I was a little confused at first with the deck building when I copy and pasted it, and it doesn't work perfectly. You are gonna have to do some editing when you put in a deck list, but I think other than that, it's pretty simple. Hopefully this has helped you guys, understand this a little bit better and you want to compete. If I've missed any questions, or if you have any extra questions about tournaments, please comment them down below. I'll try to answer them. I'll be a lot more knowledgeable about tournaments after this weekend. So you guys will see some videos this weekend of the tournaments, like of the matches that I do and participate in. And I'll be doing probably live commentary in the videos. And then maybe on Monday or Tuesday of next week, before we do the Wednesday tournament, I will talk about these tournaments, how they went, and everything from there. And hopefully if my YouTube grows a little bit, we can start our own tournaments. I have some ideas that I think would be really fun for tournaments, especially because some of these, like this Ursa Day one, like I'm gonna have a blast competing in it, but she's got registration for this tournament up to like 1,700 spots, and I currently think there's like 1,300 people in this tournament. So I'm confused on how top cut's gonna work. Like a top 16, I feel like there's gonna be more than 16 people who have 2 losses or less, so it'll be interesting. But I'm excited. I'll talk to you guys next week, how these tournaments went, a little bit about them. But let's hop into the actual video of today, which is the new PvP event in Pokemon Pocket. Catch you guys in just a second. Hello, we are back. We are here finally on the Pokemon Pocket app for this episode. Sorry for my long introduction and instructions on signing up for a tournament. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There's a new event in Pokemon Pocket, and I'm torn on it. So in Versus, there's a new event match, and it's PvP. It's the first PvP other than just random match, and it's cool. I'm not going to talk negatively about this event. You'll see I have 2 wins. As you get more wins, you unlock new emblems. It's just an event to unlock emblems in this game. The thing that I am slightly worried about is that I played a very, very little bit of Pokemon, or the TCG Live, like the full trading card game that you can download on your laptop and play. I played it before this game came out. I was dying to play this game, and it wasn't out yet. And on Pokemon Pocket, on Pokemon TCG Live, their ranked system is literally just, as you win games, you go up to the next level to get rewards. And that's cool. Like, I like the reward aspect of it. Just the more games you win, the more rewards you win. But I don't like games where the ranked is just, you've won 20 games, you're in this rank now. Because in the TCG Live, once you win, like, say 10 games to get up to the next rank, you can't go back down. You're stuck in that rank until you rank up. And it's cool because it forces you to want to play and, like, get the rewards. But I want a game where, like, when I load in and I click on ranked and I'm brand new, right? This whole game is brand new, and when ranked comes out, it's going to take a couple weeks for it to all even out, for people to climb the ranks. But I want people to click on ranked and play somebody else who has, like, similar MMR as them. it's weird because it's a card game and it's all RNG based, but I hope that this PvP event isn't what ranked is going to be. I think ranked needs to be wins and losses. You play somebody in your thing, or like if I load into ranked with a Pikachu EX deck, don't put me up against somebody who just downloaded the game, 3 days ago and only has 20 cards. So I'm interested, but for a first PvP event and unlocking emblems, it's fine. There's not really much else to do than collect the emblems. Like, I was kind of hoping there was going to be some other like objectives and stuff, some things to work towards, but it's just an emblem saying like, hey, you won like 40 matches in 20 days. So it's interesting. We're having trouble loading in here, so that might be an issue. Come on. Well, we might not have found a match. That's really annoying. Oh, we are in. Just took a little bit to collect, or to load in. Sorry, I was reading that guy's tag. I think his little tag is I collect fire type Pokemon, so we'll start. Hopefully this man's not going to take too long. It's going to be frustrating if he's going to be one of those like time wasters to like concede, but we'll play it out. It's no big deal. But yeah, this game, I understand that there's like thinking involved in this game and you have to like think about what you want to do. But like some people just sit there and like run out the clock. So I'm curious, is this going to end up being some sort of Venusaur deck, or is this just like a grass deck that they could put together? Because let's see. Okay, Pikachu EX, that is exactly what we wanted. We're going to put you down. We will Professor's Research. Obviously, we want to fill the bench and get Pikachu EX out there as quickly as possible. I wish I was good at remembering to turn off notifications before I record. Oh my goodness. So that's fine. We can put you in here. And next turn, we'll be able to put Pikachu in the active spot. The question is, how much damage is Pikachu going to do? So their professor's researching. But no, overall, like Pokemon Pocket has been really, really great so far. I think I think they're releasing events at a good pace. Like the Meowth event was a little bit boring because it is what it is. It's just wonder picking. But, it's, of course, they have part 2 out now. And so there's more stuff to collect and whatnot. Let's see, so they wasted an energy on Venomoth, which is fine. We are going to Electrode. We are only doing 60, unfortunately, and I don't love getting poisoned, so we're gonna swap out here. And we are going to see what they want to do. Sorry, my dogs are starting to get a little riled up now. So they're going to put him in, which is fine. We'll retreat into Pikachu. And then we will Circle Circuit this Bellsprout. Take it out. They shouldn't be able to kill me next turn unless they evolve. I'm really curious what this deck is. Like, it seems like everybody's just doing this PvP event. So I'm not sure if I'm going to show off 1 or 2 matches. What I might do is just show off this one match since we had that introduction about the tournaments, and then yeah, that's fine. Whimsicott with Rolling Tackle. Okay, so I think their goal here is, so they're gonna do 40. That's fine. I'm not super worried about that. They're taking a long time to do everything though, which is super cool. So that does 50 damage, which is no big deal. We will potion here. We will potion here again. We will attach an energy. And then if I could start getting... I'd rather, I guess, take out Venomoth. They're both doing 40 damage. Let's see if he puts in this execute. I'm assuming he won't, but he might. Okay, he's putting in Whimsicott, which is totally fine. We are just going to Circle Circuit here. He still shouldn't be able to take me out this turn, but I just can't draw another Pokemon to put on the bench. I haven't drawn either Zapdos. I've drawn both Pikachus. There's another Voltorb in here. We haven't gotten a single Professor's Research. No, we have one Professor's Research. There's still another one in my deck. We don't have either Pokeballs. I just need the 90 damage. But we'll take out Whimsicott this turn, which is totally fine. 60, 50, that's fine. Perfect. We will X-Speed out this Pikachu, or this Pikachu. Bang, bang. And then we will take out this Whimsicott here. I don't think they really have too much of a chance here, but I don't like to be talking like that before I've won, because I am maybe one of the most unlucky people on the planet. I'm assuming it's gonna put... That's so much better. That is so much better that it put Tangela there. Come on, we can... So they're not gonna be able to attack this turn, which is fine. Maybe. No, there's no energy acceleration for green decks. That's fine. Give me... That is not what I want. That's insane. We'll start powering up the Electrode, and then we will... Yeah, I mean, so the thing here is they either waste 2 energy and retreat Tangela and put out Venomoth, or then... Which is fine, because we have another Pikachu on the bench ready to go. Okay, so they're gonna put out Executor, which is totally fine. And then they're gonna retreat. Again, totally fine. If we can pull... The most that Executor is gonna do is 80. So that's exactly what we want. So we have 90 damage now. Most that Executor is gonna do is 80 on one turn, so we should be able to take it out this time. Although, if they're smart, they have Erica, in which case we could be in trouble. Not in super trouble, but... Like, they have to have Erica, right? There's no way they don't have Erica. Erica actually possibly wins them this game. For sure. Okay, well, they're already attacking, so that's fine. It's gonna do 80. Bang. And then that's all fine and dandy. We will attach it to Voltorb here, and then just Circle Circuit this Executor. Kaboom. Yeah, they just couldn't draw their Executor. If that Executor had come out a little bit earlier, they might have won, because I couldn't get a third Pokemon on the bench. But overall, as you can see, that's it. It's just normal battling, and then you go up to 3 wins, and as you go up. So I think what I might do is, I'll play this in my free time, and then in a couple days maybe, when I'm a couple wins away, or a few days, I don't know how long this is going to take me, but a few days from now, when I'm only a couple wins away from like the 45 wins I think that you need, I'll upload me like unlocking the emblem. But overall, I think it's a fun event. I'm hoping it's not showing too much what ranked is going to be like when ranked does come to this game. I'd like ranked to be a little more skill MMR based, but overall, a fun event, gives you something to do. I'm going to try to zoom through it with this Pikachu deck. That's another reason I'm probably not showing it to you, is I don't want to be that guy that just uses the Pikachu EX deck for everything, because I understand it's one of the best decks in the game. But when it comes to like events like this that I just need to get through before time runs out, I'll probably do the Pikachu EX deck on my own time. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see like live streams of stuff. Like I'm new to this. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, but we could definitely maybe live stream a tournament, live stream some events, try out different decks together. I think that would be super duper fun. Because I'm just having a blast playing this game. So I will catch you guys in the next episode, which I believe will be later tonight. Not sure what I want to do for that video yet, but we'll see. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.